Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are once again back with our Stellaris Galaxy Divided mod, where we have been playing as the very large Sith Empire up here in the northeastern sector. Now, today we are going to try something a little bit different. We're actually going to follow something very similar to what the Sith Empire actually does in the Old Republic, which is, after coming onto the scene in a big way and declaring lots of wars and, carving up a large portion of territory, which is certainly what we've done, we kind of hit a brick wall. Everyone has sort of broken off into alliances. There's not really all that much that we can do. We're kind of a little bit stuck. So what I'm thinking of doing is somebody like this. So they have Federation Association status with the Hutt. We can't get association status with them, but what we can do is we can go down to the Wookiees. Now, the Wookiees are part of a federation with the Kingdom of Zeltros, and these are both pathetic compared to us. Zeltros and the Wookiees, I mean, they're nothing. They're not really very much use to us. Let's have a look about the Roidians. Why will they not accept that? Because dislikes Bespin and Utapau and the Bothans. Right, so we don't like any of them. So that's a problem. We can't really join with them. Ideally, these guys might be a good one. Can we ask for, however, to form a federation? No, we can't. I suspect that we need to become better allies. We need to become better allies with them first, which is a problem. Because, that requires an awful lot of work. Let's have a bit of a think. So, these guys ask for association status. No, because, well, none of them like us. So it's a case of going around and trying to figure out somebody who could, we could sort of work alongside. Probably not very many people, but, we'll give it a try. I think I'm going to go for the Wookiees to begin with. So we're going to go to these and we're going to ask for association status. So this will increase our trust with them by 0.5 each month until a maximum of 100. Great. So we're going to set that up. Right. There we go. Part of a federation with the Zeltros. Now, how would we ask to join the federation? They must be at peace. Right. So, these guys, who are they? Are they currently at war with? They are currently at war with Mandalorians and these guys. So, that's not great. So, it's a shame that we couldn't sort of, help them out a little bit. And, well, we can't at the minute, but we will be able to. So, Federation Association, once that hits plus 100, we might be able to offer to join the Federation with the United Wookiee clans and the Kingdom of Zeltros, which is brilliant, because that brings in 2 people that we can use to declare wars with. Not a massive thing, but regardless, still quite useful. These guys, who are they? They are has Federation Association status with the Hutts. Right. So, they're associated with them, but they aren't officially part of a Federation from what I understand. Which is a good thing, because what we want to do is we kind of want to attack these guys. We could declare war on them, and who would they bring in? So they would bring in the Corran and the Twi'lek. So the Corran guys, they are pathetic. Are they these guys? No, they're somewhere. No, that's them, the Corran Empire, down here. Right, so the Corrans have got 1, 2, 3. So they are vassals to the Hutt clans. So we could declare war to the Hutt clans to, let's have a bit of a check here, to vassalize the Twi'lek Council, the Hutts, right. We can't vassalize the Corrans, right. But we could vassalize the Twi'leks. And where are the Twi'leks? The Twi'leks are somewhere down here. I don't know where. They should be. Where on earth are they? I really don't know. Right. Let's see if we can try and find the Twi'leks. There we go. The Twi'leks Clan Council. So that would be these guys. And who are these? No, these are nobody else. So it would be these guys down here, I believe. Right, so not all that useful. But what we could do is we could ask them to seed planets. So we could get them to seed a load of these planets along here and here. So let's have a look. So this one is SIE, I believe? SLE? SLE. So yeah, so seed this planet here. So that is going to make these things take a little bit longer, and so probably not really all that useful, but let's have a look at this. So let's seed this planet. Let's go to try and have a look at CYB, cleanse the planet, this one, Seed Planet Cyboria, yes. Let's pull that one over there as well. And then finally, suppose we were to sort of say, right, we want Kessa as well. So let's have a look at that. So Kessa, right, see the planet of Kessa. Right, so that would bring all of this land into our control. Not a massive amount, but that would cost a 77 war score. Right, so not brilliant. What about if we asked for Ninban as well? So Ninban, see the planet of this, yes. So how much will that cost? That would be 94% war score. So we would need to win a very large war against them. But if we could win that war, we would gain this sort of northern chunk of the huts, which is brilliant. We're not going to do that just yet, but we are going to get ready for it. So we are going to jump back to Korriban. Yes. And where is it? Moriband and the armies. And we are going to build up. Let's have a look. So these guys or these guys. Why can we not do this? So we have a library. Why do we not have a library? Which is a shame, because Force Scholars are far better than these guys. So these guys, actually 5 and 11. So these are Force Warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 of them. And then Force Adepts, which each take a year. Or then we could do these, which are quite a bit better and quite a bit more expensive. Now, Force Scholars, what is their point of these guys? They are the exact same. So there's not really much point in them. So we've got 5 of these, and that's going to take a fair while to get. And then, if we get some Force Adepts, I think, Force Adepts take us just as long. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is going to take, 3 years. So that total, that's going to take about 8 years. So that's it's a good army, and it'll do us very well, but it's going to take us a very, very long time to get. So that is a problem. Now, these 2 fleets here, we need to try and either build these up, or we need to start building another fleet. I think a third well, actually, no. I think maybe another fleet for each of those. Well, let's have a think. No, not a new fleet, but go to Droman Cass, and we are going to build up some more of the really big ships. Oh, which apparently we're already building. So, great. So that should get us up to the 500 mark, and then we've got our fleet, which has been improved. Our naval capacity as well, about to go up by another plus 10%, so that's great. Better energies is going to take us a very long while, and we are also getting the fortress defense stations. So all in all, very good in that sense. Now let's have a check through our surface. What we need to try and do as well is we need to definitely improve the money that we are bringing in, because we need an awful lot more money to be able to actually get to exactly where it is that we want to. One second, just moving my microphone there, because I've just realized that I am pretty much completely blocking my own screen, which is not great. So we're going to let this all run a little bit. So I think that we should... Are we Federation Association with these guys? Is part of a federation with the Kingdom of Zeltros. Has Federation Association. We cannot ask to join the Federation because they are still at war. I wish we could go in and Overlord of the Kingdom of Onderon. Federation at war with these guys. War score 37. So we can't really do all that much until they've managed to sort that all out. Now, end association, close borders, insults. We'd like to offer a trade deal for you. Maybe a research agreement? Would they accept this? Research agreement? No. Deal length? Right. So, that doesn't really help us. Well, actually, let's cancel that. They are receptive. They are superior in terms of technology. So, right. So, offer a trade deal. Research agreement. We will offer a research agreement. We want it to last, however, for 15 years. So maybe we could do an instant transfer. Let's see how much. What would we need to do? What about if we had 1,000? So let's pop that down. Let's so it's shift to do 100. Right, so we are willing to pay quite a lot. So we are willing to pay 2,100. So that's a decent bit of money to be able to get a 15-year. What about if we put it up by 1? No. Right, so 15-year research. So we would get Applicable unresearched technologies. That is an awful lot of technologies. So we could give the other party 25% research cost. Right. So that's fine. Now let's suppose we would do information star charts. We could do that, and we could pull this down by a little bit, and we could also do that, and then pull this cost down by a little bit. So, you know, we've taken off a good chunk of that. Could we do that? No, we couldn't. So we need to do research. There needs to certainly be research involved. Deal length. So it lasts 15 years. It costs us 900. We pay them 900. We give them sensor charts and active sensor link. And in return, so their willingness to accept this, 80%. So let's put that up. 80%. What if we put that up to that? It'd still be 80%. Either way, it's going to be 80%. 80% is a decent amount. So let's confirm that. Offer proposal, trade agreements, 50%. I think not. We could not accept this. Right. So, fine. Let's go and offer them another deal. Trade research. We will give you trade research for 15 years. You know what? For 10 years, we'll give you 10 years. We will give you an instant transfer of quite a considerable bit. 2,000. We will also as well give you information of star charts and active link. Let's put that up by a little bit. Let's get to 10. So that is actually a pretty good deal for you. Total sections. For them to accept our trade deal, it needs to be at least 1. Right. So let's get rid of active sensor links. Let's get rid of that. So it needs to be of at least 1. So they are going to accept that without a doubt. Well, they should accept that. It's 2,000. So you get 2,000 credits, and, I mean, 12 years, we get 25% research on anything that they already have. Brilliant, so confirm that. Right, so let's see how they do with this one. Offer deal, this seems like a fair deal to us, we accept. Brilliant, so we get 25% to anything that they've already got. So with any luck, this should make a bit of a difference. Let's have a look. So base skill, Spark of Genius... Right, so not a massive amount. I don't know. I'm hoping it does, certainly, because, you know, we've just paid for trade with you for 12 years. Right, how is that going to help? So, Trust, Federation, Association. So you're liking us, you're receptive to us, and they are pathetic, but they are superior in terms of technology, and that's the important thing. And as the trust does go up, as I'm sure you can imagine, you know, that's going to be easier to deal with them. So, rivalry, okay. Right, don't care too much about that. You guys, break a non-aggression pact. So they are plus 65% because of their trust with us. They are cordial, and we can't seem to ask for that. So could we actually just cancel that? So they are inferior. They're equivalent in terms of technology, so not really too much of a benefit to send some money to them. Equivalent, so yeah, again, not really much benefit. Kingdom of Naboo, no. Bespin Trade Guilds, maybe? Bespin Trade Guilds, they are inferior, they're equivalent. So nobody's really that superior, but you never know. It's worth checking just in case. Pathetic, equivalent. Form a non-aggression pact. They would certainly do that. So, let's form a non-aggression pact with them. Yes. So, they have got an association status with them. Form a defensive pact. They won't do that. Why? Neutral attitude, so we need to get 102. So they're not really going to do very much. That's fine in that sense, I suppose. The Roydian Commonwealth. What about these guys? Where are they? Right. There they are. So let's try and talk to these guys. They are pathetic compared to us. Support independence. So support the independence. If they declare war on their overlord, we will automatically join them. So they are vassals under the Council of Camino. Where are the Council of Camino? Here are the Council. They have Federation status with the Hook clans. That's fine by me. They would not form an aggress. That's a problem. So 42% guarantee independence will automatically come to their defense. Right. They could be somebody to consider trying to actually bring them into a federation. Utapau's not Utapau, Camino. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some way that we can build up some allies Right, science ship. You need to go down, survey this system, survey all of these systems, I think. Yes, certainly, because we want to try and find out as much as we possibly can. I don't know how well this is going to go, because I've never actually been down this way before in any of my games, actually, so we want to try and just, survey down here as far as we possibly can to, who knows, maybe try and find some new colonizable planets. Not likely, but you never know. We'll have a look anyway. Be quite good if we did find something there. So we've got that. That's all being set up. We've got Death Squadron here starting as well. Apparently we are losing money. That's not great. Right, so let's go to our planetary sectors. Right, so use. Right, so you're all giving us like 50%. So sector settings. We want you to balance, focus, industrial, research, financial. Right, you focus on financial. Let's just for a little bit, let's focus everything on financial. Well, actually, let's focus those three on financial. Let's see how that does. You know what, you as well. Focus on financial. Focus on financial. We need to sort out our finances. So get all of you, focus on your finances. We don't really care too much about minerals. We've got more than enough of them. We need to sort out our finances, because apparently we're losing finances again, which is not great. Oh, yay. Wow. 575. Right, that's good. Upkeep, definitely good one. Right, army upkeep. What is our army upkeep? Our army upkeep is 27, so minus 10, that's only 2. So that's not massive. That, however, it will only take us 28 months, so we're going to do it, because that is actually quite a useful one to have, really. So, there we go, we are starting to do that. We should see a bonus. Oh, what's that? So, every library we have, we get plus 10%. Why do we not have more libraries? Right, so we need more libraries. What are you? Force. What is this? This is a great. So this is a Force Academy. This is a Great Force Academy. Maintenance. It still costs a maintenance of 1. Research speed with a Force goes up. Social output, ethical divergence, and army damage all goes up. So everything goes up to get a Great Academy. Right, that's fine by me. We also need to have more libraries, I think. We don't have any more planets that we can go to be able to get more libraries, but we can deal with that at some point somehow, I think. I don't know. What is this?
Situation log updated.
Right, so we're still at minus 9. We're still losing money, and I'm not really too sure where we're losing money. I suspect it's probably our ship maintenance. Our ship maintenance is... Whoa. Our ship maintenance is expensive. Right. So you are both there. So you are also going to come down to here. So you're going to go down to there. And then, once you are there, we will then split you up into the army, and hopefully that should reduce the costs of use with any luck. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. I mean, this fleet actually as well these fleets are quite nice. Let's have a look. Can we upgrade them? I don't know. Yeah. I don't care about any of this, actually, really. I don't care about those situations. Researchers, army upkeep is going to take another 21 months. So actually, that one's going to be the fastest one. But then once we get... I'm looking forward to getting fortresses myself. Right. Fortress plants. Having fortresses on your plants is just a good thing, really. These guys need to try and boost their energy credits. Come on. Right, wait. Oh, Malachor 5. What is this? Upgrade to a great library. Research speed. Yes. Right. So your surface, you are producing 8. So you are producing an awful lot more food than you actually need. So we could, in theory, replace this with a power plant. Because that's pretty much that's fully upgraded. So that's not really going to make much of a difference. Let's see how this does go, I think. And this should, so it's going to reduce my maintenance by 1.5 and start generating me 3.
System survey.
Wait a second. Declaration of war. Ooh. Ooh. The Jedi have decided to declare war on me. Right. Right, so the Jedi, the Galactic Republic, the Brentel houses. Right, so let's see how this does go. This might need to be a bit of a reactionary one. So they are all pathetic. Rental houses are pathetic. Galactic Republic, pathetic. Corellian Empire, pathetic. Kingdom of Alderaan, pathetic. So they're all pathetic compared to me. So that's fine. Right. Let's pause this, actually. Because we are going to... Where is Darth Primus? Darth Primus, you are going to go to there. Yes, you are. And this Empire, where is it? Right. So this fleet here is going to go... Where? It's going to go to here. Yes, it is. So that... Oh, they've got a station. So that's great. What is this? What type of station is this? This is a defense station. So it's not a platform. I think they're called platforms at least. So build a military station, defense platform, or defense station. And then the one above that is missing war demands. What is this for? Right. For some reason... Okay, so this is what we are going to demand. So, first of all, we are going to demand Orsus. I think that will be a good idea. Adija, liberate, cleanse the planet, seed that planet. Yes. Right. So if we get 24%, they will seed that planet. That is brilliant. Oh, I am so excited. Oh, this really, really does excite me. Togruta? Moidian. Can we have a look at seed? Right. So, Python, yes. Ooh, this. Also another good option. Wait a second. Are you telling me if they seed Tython, will they lose? But there's an awful lot in Tython. So Tython would be a difficult one, because we would have to get this planet, and this planet. So we would have to win, like, properly win to get Tython. That's fine, so we won't do that. Orsus, however, yes. Right, so... Theta... There's a lot of options here for what we could do. So I think... we're going to have a look. The Doran Republic, that could be good one. I seem to remember there being some... Oh, there are some stars there. The Mon Hoodie? Mon Hoodie. Let's have a look. Mon... This one? Yeah, I think seed that planet as well. So seed that. So, 41%, if we could get that, and also as well, let's humiliate the Jedi Council. So, happiness, and we also gain 100. We don't need the influence. Reducing their influence gain for 10 years, and their happiness, yes. Right, set those demands. So, currently, relative naval strength, minus 12. Right, so they are a lot stronger than we are, by the looks of things. Let's see how this goes. Thankfully, they are probably all quite split up, so we should have that advantage. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go around my planets, look at like places like this, you know, which is producing way too much food, and probably turn to them and go, right, come on, sort yourselves out. So that one is ultimately going to be better than this. So, that one will get better than that, but it will also be, you know, I don't know. Right, yes, actually I do. I'm going to replace this with a power plant. Yes. With a power plant. Yes. Right, so we're going to go down. We're going to have a look at what our food is. So this one, so it's, wow. Really not doing good in terms of energy credits. We're going to need to replace, I think, this. Yes, so replace that with a power plant. Yes. Yes. And go to Malachor, see how this one's doing. Right, 9 food. So yeah, that can afford to lose the hydroponics farm. So replace that hydroponics farm with a power plant, yes. And just load of power plants, replace a load, and sort this all out. So how are you doing? You are only at 3, but you're at plus 10, so yeah, that's fine. How are you doing? 8. So, to be fair, you're at 8. You could probably replace that with a power plant, and it wouldn't be too much of a problem. So this all is going to be changing around Europe too, so we don't really want to be messing with you. You, how are you doing for food? 5. But if we could get glaciers, massive glacier, then we'd be, set. So I think we're going to leave those. Feldwes. Right, Feldwes. You can. So you're going to, let's have a look at your food. So you're 6. Right, so you're going to jump around to there. You're then going to build me another power plant, yes. Now, in terms of food, you're already at 4. So 4 is great. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be enough. So you upgrade that. You then jump over to here. And then for the minute, we just want to build another power plant. So that we should see a bit of a change going on with our actual empire. Right. So we are going to, I think we're going to leave everything there for today. I'm just going to be moving this task force, which is sat over here. I don't know where they're going to be coming from. So we're going to pop yous down to here. We're also going to grab these guys, pop them over to here as well. And so I'm going to leave it there for today. If you do want to see how finally the war with the Jedi does go, do be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I've been Etharal here for eGen, and I shall see you next time.